Hey guys, it's Michelle and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 dinners that we had for the week. 4 of them are easy weeknight meals, and then one of the ones that I had on Saturday, Saturday was bagels, pizza bagels with wings, and the wings are time consuming. So I would definitely recommend making that on a weekend rather than a weeknight. So we'll start with the pizza bagels. Really simple, just mozzarella cheese and pepperoni. I kept it simple. So I'm going to start out with some frozen wing sections that I got from Walmart. And I'm going to put them in my air fryer. And I think I put it on, 400 degrees for about 20 minutes is what I started out with. And then I think I put them back in the air fryer for another 5 minutes because I'm trying to get these cooked before I fry them. So now you'll see that they're in the fryer. Once they come out of my air fryer, I'll put them in the oil to cook them. And it just really, at this point, it's to how brown and crisp that you like them. And here, I just took 2 bagels, split them apart, and I'm going to start with a little bit of sauce on them first. Stick them in my air fryer at like 375 for about 5 minutes, take it out, add some more sauce, and then this is when I put my toppings on, and I just put cheese and the mini pepperonis. You could do onions, green peppers, mushrooms, anything really. It was just, I was trying to keep it simple. I didn't feel like grabbing an onion out and cutting it up or veggies or anything like that. So I just did mozzarella cheese and the mini pepperonis. Put this back in my air fryer. I think I did it at like 375 for maybe 10 minutes. It might have been less than that. And that's just so the cheese is completely melted. And once my wings were completely done, I took a little bit of melted butter and poured that over top of my wings and gave that a shake to evenly distribute it all around. Then I added, my hot sauce of choice was the Old Bay hot sauce. Of course, if you like it spicier, definitely use a spicier hot sauce. I just like the flavor, the mild flavor it gives. And then I will add on top of that some Old Bay itself, shake it around, and then the wings are done. And these were so good. I'm not gonna lie, they were really, really good. But here it is, I'll plate it up. I just had 4 bagels and we ended up having 1 left over. I just served us each, like, I did it in thirds and then we each had that. And then some wings. That was my husband's plate, so he had ranch on his. So the next one is baked ziti. And I didn't show me cooking the ziti. Really, it's, cook the ziti, salted water is like al dente because you don't want it completely cooked because it will go in the oven for a little bit. I did take that sauce that I had split between last week's dinners. So this was what was left over. I just heated it in a pan and then stuck it here into my casserole dish with my ziti. Mix it really well, and then I'm going to add cheese to the top of it and bake it. And here's what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. It was probably at like 375, 400 degrees for maybe 10 minutes, however long it takes for the cheese to melt. And here it is, just plated up. Of course, the cheese is on the bottom because it slid when I was trying to put it into the bowl, and I just served it with some bread. The next meal that we had was steak and peppers and onions. I did forget to put onions in there, but I did have onions. So all I'm going to do is cut up my veggies, my steak, not my steak. Yeah, well, I have to cut all of that up. But first I'll start with my onions and my peppers. Once they are all done, I will add some butter to a pan, stick my onions and peppers in just to get them soft, but not too soft because I like mine with a little more crunch to it. So you just cook it to your desired temp. If you don't like them with crunchy or at all, then just cook them a little bit longer. And I'll just season that with some salt, pepper, and I think I did Kinder seasonings in there also. Hit record when I cut my steak, but I did not. So my steak I just took, it was like a flank steak. It was really thin, and I just cut it into thin strips, and I will stick that in with some more butter and more seasonings, and then cook it. I don't cook it all the way because I don't like my steak cooked, like well done. So I would say maybe 7 minutes it was in there, and then I set it to the side and let it rest. here it is plated up over rice. I will say, I think I added a little too much salt, or I added salt and then another one of my seasonings was salty. This was a little more salty than what I would have liked it, so I was kind of disappointed, but I'll definitely be making it again. And the last meal is one that I make all of the time because it's my absolute favorite way to have chicken thighs, is smothered fried chicken thighs. And I've made this before, so I'm just gonna let this roll through. And here it is all plated up. I just served it with a cream sauce that I made and over rice. Hands down my favorite dinner ever to make, and would eat it once a week if I could. So last dinner is the easiest one of all, was just tacos. Had some soft shell taco shells. That's okay, whatever. So then all I did was fry up some ground beef and some seasoning and put it all together. Just served this with some tortilla chips and some salsa con queso and called it a night. That was probably the easiest, fastest dinner that we had. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you get some inspiration. I always feel like I'm in a rut with dinners, and I feel like I'm always making the same thing. But I hope maybe some new recipes in here that you haven't tried before. I know a couple of them were some repeats, but I do get new subscribers, so hopefully they get some inspiration also. But as always, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.